What's up? Welcome back to another edition of the Post Fight Show here on the Mandatory. Remember, if you like the content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and also follow us on our social media channels. We're at the Mandatory TKO. You can also see in the description where our names are, the ways that you can connect with us as well. And you can find us on the audio side. So if you are listening to this on the audio side, if you got a couple of minutes, leave a rate and review. Also give us a 5-star because those are the things that helps the channel grow. And if you've already done all of that, thank you so much. There's a lot of questions more than ever. More than ever. You got pinched for PEDs. We had questions then, and then it, went away. We all shut up. We were like, whatever. We love Alycia Baumgardner. We're going to shut up because we want to see her back. Right? Guys love her for multiple reasons. No, I'm being honest here. I'm being honest here, right? Like Alycia Baumgardner, like if you want, and let's look at this in the selling point, because this actually came up in Clarissa Shields' movie. If you guys go and see it, is when she was younger. When it came to a selling point, Clarissa wasn't having it. She didn't want to smile. She didn't want to like do nothing for the cameras. She didn't care about taking photos and stuff. She just wanted to box. But then she had to learn the business of boxing. You got to be able to sell yourself. Now, this is in absolutely everything that is entertainment. You got to be able to sell yourself. There has to be some type of appeal. If I had to pick any boxer out there to be under my promotional company, Alycia Baumgardner is probably one of the best people you can get, because not only can she box, she's absolutely gorgeous, right? So it's like she can box and guys will probably love her. And they do. And like there's this video that we have on our YouTube. It's a short. And Brian's talking about Alycia Baumgardner's accolades and all of this, right?
Before she got popped.
Yeah. So pretty much before, this is like early mandatory days, we would create these shorts. And they'd be like stories of boxers, which we used to do for a prominent sports book that we used to work at. And yeah, we took that and we tried to do it, okay?
It worked, and then we were just like, we don't have time for this shit.
So this Alycia Baumgardner thing got over 50K views or whatever, right? And all of the comments are either, yo, she's a beast, or it's like, yo, she's so fine. Like, that's it. Those are the two comments that come up, or she got pinched for PEDs or something about the whole PEDs thing. But this thing has taken off, right? Those are the only 3 comments that come up about Alycia Baumgardner. And now, hold up. I know you're laughing, but after this fight, now we have even more questions. We're like, why did you not win that fight distinctively? Like, why are we not saying, yo, Alycia Baumgardner came back and that was like a fight where she dominated? Now we got more questions. So I think putting Alycia and Amanda Serrano in a fight would be massive. Like, that would be a crazy, crazy big fight. What were you laughing about, Brian?
Al the Pal's comment. This is absolutely not her name. She is white as shit. All right.
What?
No,
I wasn't listening. I was on my phone. Can you say that again?
He's talking about Ebony Bridges, the Australian chick, who just signed the MVP.
What? Ow.
Yeah.
I can't totally help you out with that one.
Foxy says, has she scored a single knockdown or knockout since the drug test? No, actually, we are going to do one of our favorite things, and that is look at somebody's resume. Jennifer Miranda, by the way, I want to see if she posted something about this, but I thought she didn't get a fair shake, but we'll see. Anyway, Alycia Baumgardner, 16-1, 7 knockouts. The one came very early in her career. So the whole PED thing was after this fight against Cristina Leonardatu, who, by the way, is the person who beat Alycia Baumgardner in 2018. Yeah, very early on.
That was her decision. Only one loss, yeah.
She wanted to avenge this. Cristina was being promoted by Lou DiBella ahead of this fight. And Lou DiBella was one of the only people in boxing like, yo, like we should actually take this test seriously. These are 2 tests. And we did the episode here where I was like, oh, these are steroids that have been linked to people like Alex Rodriguez, for example, and other legitimate former baseball players who were suspended. You know what I mean? Like for some serious shit. Other cyclists and things like that had this in their system, and she just kind of gets cleared. So she takes the year off She comes back against Delphine Persoon. That was the same night as a couple of other fights. I think one of them was that Michaela. I think it was. Yeah, it was. It was Michaela Mayer and was it Sandy Ryan? I want to say it was Sandy
Yeah.
Ryan. Xander Zayas fought. Julius Randle got traded from the Knicks for Karl Anthony Towns. Like a lot of shit happened that night, so nobody watched this fight. It was like it was.
I
Just
also
not a good
think
look.
Donald Trump got shot that day too. It was the same day, right? It's not funny. I think that's the day he got shot at. His ear. I swear that was, or was that another day? I don't
I
know. It was
have an
madness.
amazing thing I can say, but I don't want to get banned. Um,
That's
Delphine
what I knew. By
Persoon.
the way, that's when I knew he was going to win the election. Because like y'all Americans
Listen,
love guns.
yeah,
No, I'm just
listen,
I'm
listen,
being
Miss
serious.
Canada. We can't
We
listen.
don't.
We're down bad over here. All right.
I don't want to say anything. I gotta go back to Seattle tomorrow, so
I'm gonna
I'll be quiet. But I'm saying y'all love guns. You know what I mean? So I just remember seeing that visual.
Not here, not in New York. No, the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
we don't.
Well, it's not a carry state, but still, when you talk about the amendments or whatever, right?
God, we don't need them problems.
We didn't need to talk about this, but I'm just saying when he got shot at, I knew he was gonna win the election. I'm like, Americans are gonna eat this up, like, and they're gonna love this. Like, it was the best ploy of all time.
So this was Alycia Baumgardner's first 10-round fight since that 2 years ago, since all that happened. She hasn't gotten a knockdown. Well, technically, yeah, she dropped Delphine Persoon in that last fight in the first round, but it was a no contest. And Persoon also, like, she was the mandatory challenger. She also had like a knee brace. She's in her early 40s. She looks slow. Like it just didn't. She didn't look the way in that fight that she does in Undisputed, is what I'll say. And then before this, like the Michaela Mayer win was debated by a lot of people. I remember thinking Alycia Baumgardner as that went out, but I remember that was somewhat controversial. But the big breakout win for her is Terry Harper, which is a win that I think has aged actually pretty well.
Well, that was the knockout. Like the
Yeah.
crazy, like Terry Harper was still standing up. I remember watching that like at the airport and like going nuts while I was waiting to catch my flight. Like that was the fight that Oh yeah, Ryan Shepard. She was also fighting on. Oh, are you guys talking about that Bridges person?
No. They're talking about Alycia
Alycia?
Baumgardner against Delphine Persoon. It wasn't. Was it
Was it on
BOK
TV?
Prime? No, it was Brinks TV. It was Brinks TV.
Oh, okay.
Close enough. I mean, Tubi would have been an upgrade, probably. Do you
No,
know what
I
Brinks
don't.
TV is?
I've heard of it.
I haven't.
I know I've heard it before. There's been some fights on there before. I think there's been a couple of UK fights on there, if I'm not mistaken. It could be wrong.
Foxy says we're just as bad in the UK with knives. I've heard. And also says Bridges recently had a kid with Kell Brook. Is that who it's with? I didn't know that was the father.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's how you spell her name.
We're officially off the rails. We're an hour 15 minutes. What were you about to say, Shantelle, before we move off of
I have no
Alycia
idea.
Baumgardner?
It's gone.
Does it matter?
It was probably something stupid.
Do you want Amanda Serrano versus Alycia Baumgardner next though?
That's the one that I think I'd like to see, because I don't, even though Clarissa said, yo, I'm gonna move down, I'll move down, I'll meet you at like, I think she said like 147 or something like that.
Alycia talked about that.
Okay.
After the fight.
What did she say?
She was asked about Clarissa Shields. She was like, man, let's be serious. It was basically like she pointed at the weight difference. She's like, I'm 130 pounds. I'm a super featherweight. Like basically implying that that's not going to happen. What could happen though, segue, Shadasia Green.
Yeah.
Shadasia Green. This was a big thing in the press conference that was discussed. Shadasia Green versus potentially Clarissa Shields, because Savannah Marshall didn't hold up her end of the bargain, because Savannah Marshall was the only A side to lose on this card. Shadasia Green wins, I thought, justifiably. Got deducted a point for holding in round 4, and then whooped Savannah Marshall's ass for like the rest of the fight. It was great.
Happy for Shadasia, but I didn't expect that, and Savannah Marshall messed up my parlay, so I will be upset with her. And that was the one
Green
lock.
also got the performance bonus.
That was the one lock I had on my parlay. I was like, I thought about it. I was like, you know what? It's so weird. I did think about it. But I'm like, no, Savannah's got this. And she messed up my parlay. So she will not be forgiven.
There's a good joke
What?
from Ryan. Half a is she half? She can't be half.
Let's
She
stop.
cannot be half.
You guys, let's stop spelling her name like that, please. That's my only
No, I want more
request for you
inside
guys.
jokes. I want more inside jokes on the show.
That's my only
Um,
request, okay?
allow me to breeze through the rest of the card. So Deja Green was great. She got the performance bonus. She says she's gonna like try to take her family into some better living conditions, hang out with the kids, chill for a bit. Hopefully she gets Clarissa Shields next because I think that'll be a great fight. Ellie Scottney, I thought was potentially an upset alert against Yamileth Mercado. That was a no contest. Ellie Scottney beat the shit out of her. Was just styling, hands low, counter punching. Ellie looked great. Can't wait to see her next fight. Sharnika Johnson beat the shit out of Sharetta Metcalf, like from the opening bell, just physical, established her jab, throwing a straight right hand, got the doctor stoppage in round 9 or right at the start of round 9. Sharnika was great. Excited to see what she's going to do also. There's a world where she could fight Ellie Scottney at super bantamweight. That could be fun. Shantelle Cameron handles your girl, Jessica Kamara, who, again, was tough as shit, but just outclassed because Shantelle Cameron's good. By the way, not great that Shantelle Cameron was on the 3rd fight in this card, but
I was surprised because I wasn't able to watch this. I was working in Seattle, and I hit up Brian like, hey, did Shantelle Cameron fight after Ellie Scottney or before? And he's like, that was early. The disrespect. I swear, I'm going to do a whole thing on Shantelle Cameron one day, guys, because she is that good. The amount of disrespect that she's getting, she's the queen of her division.